Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the blueprint to mastering your finances. But before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest tips and tricks for financial success. You know, in today's fast-paced world, countless individuals feel trapped in a storm of financial uncertainties. Debt keeps piling up, unexpected expenses blindside us, and many just can't figure out where their money disappears each month. And for most folks, it's not always about having less money, it's about not truly understanding it. With credit cards always within our reach and the allure of instant gratification, poor money habits have become second nature to many. And let's be honest, our education system rarely gives us the tools to weather these financial storms, leaving many feeling lost, stressed, fearing a bleak future. But what if I told you there's a way out, a roadmap, a guide, or even taking up a challenge that could turn things around for you in just 30 days? Ready to reclaim your financial destiny? Come with me and I'll show you how truly to master your money in just 30 days. Before we jump into fancy investments and passive income, we need to lay the foundation. Have you ever heard of the saying, you have to crawl before you can walk? That's what we're doing here. I recommend you taking these steps starting with day 1. You have to start by collecting 3 months worth of your bills. You can use apps like Evernote to digitize and categorize your receipts. And then for day 2, I recommend that you identify and categorize your expenses, necessities, luxuries, and any miscellaneous bills that you've got. You can use apps like Pocket Guard that can give you an at-a-glance view of your spending habits. For day 3, I also recommend that you track your daily spending. You can use apps like Expensify or Mint, which can help you keep tabs on every penny that you spend. Now for day 4, it's best you calculate your total monthly income post-taxes, and I'll tell you how you do this. You see guys, it's best to check out your personal capital for an integrated look at all your financial accounts. Now let's move on to day 5. In this case, you can analyze the differences between your income and your expenses. In order to make this work, it's best to dive deep with analytics on platforms like You Need a Budget, which is an acronym for YNAB. You see, these apps I just mentioned can be a lifesaver for you, and at the end of day 5, you see the bigger picture and know where you're overspending. Drop a comment below on what you think is your biggest monthly expense. I'm not judging here. We're all in this together. Now, let's move on to day 6 to 10, which is how to budget and cut costs. With our clear financial picture from the last segment, day 1 to day 5, it's time to make a plan. This is where you can direct your money through budgeting instead of letting it direct you. In order to achieve this objective, I suggest you do these activities. On day 6, it's best to initiate a basic budget. When you're initiating a budget, it's obviously best to adjust it over time. You can use digital apps like Good Budget to streamline this, and it can simply help you lay out the foundation. On day 7, it's best to examine your monthly subscription. You see, I advise you that you cancel any subscriptions you don't use. You can use Truebill to identify and cancel unwanted subscriptions. On this day, it's best to shop for better rates on recurring bills like internet, insurance, and your phone bills. You can use Stream to negotiate some of these bills for you. Then day 9, plan your meals for the week to cut back on dining out. You see, digital apps like Mealime is great for meal planning on the budget. And then for day 10, challenge yourself guys and see if you can manage to not spend any money on that day. Now I know this could be very hard for most people because they like shopping and spending. So you can keep yourself accountable with social saving apps like Qapital. Try using budgeting apps or traditional plan and paper method, or go to a traditional route where you can just use pen and paper method to take notes on your expenses every day. The key here is to stick to it, and hey, what's to say that you could probably find areas you can cut back on without sacrificing your lifestyle. Now let's go to day 11 to day 15 and see what you can do during those days. Guys, I must say that if there's a villain in our financial story, it's definitely debt. But guess what? It's a villain we can conquer. Take these following actions to manage your debts effectively and become financially free. Let's start with day 11, which is debt audit, or auditing your debt. Here, I mean by you just writing down all your debts, credit cards, to student loans, to personal loans, to mortgages, Anything else that you may have, any debt, I recommend that you list the amount, interest rate, and monthly payment for each of the debts that you've incurred. Apps like Mint or Pocket Guard can help you keep track of all your debts in one place. Then, on day 12, this is where you have to figure out a debt repayment plan. And in doing so, I recommend that you start with the snowball method, which is tackling and paying off your smallest debt first. Or you can use the avalanche method, which is paying off those debts that got high interest rate first. You can choose either one of them. But in order to make this effective, it's best to create a monthly plan. You can use tools such as ondebts.it, which is a free tool that can help you craft a payment plan. Now let's go to day 13. On this day, I just advise you take down all unnecessary expenses and cut them out. To make this work, it's best you review your monthly subscriptions or other expenses. I recommend that you use an app called Trim. This is a great app that actually helps you find and cancel unwanted subscriptions. Day 14. Negotiate interest rates. Here, this is just you negotiating interest rates with the various credit companies that you have. You can call each credit card company and ask for a reduced interest rate. Trust me guys, even a small reduction can save you a lot in the long run. Day 15. This is you consolidating all your debts. Now, if you've got a huge amount of debt, it's best to look into debt consolidation loans or use balance transfer credit cards to lower interest rates. But guys, I advise you to proceed with caution. In order for this to work for you, it's best to use an app called NetWallet, which offers comparisons on consolidation options and balance transfer cards. And most times, if you're really deep in the hole, it's best to focus on high interest debt first, and by you consistently chipping away at it, which is paying off those debts every single month, this will definitely lead you to financial freedom. And who doesn't want that peace of mind? I know I do. It's really priceless. Share below any tried and true methods you found to tackle debt. Your method might be someone else's saving grace. Guys, we're fast approaching the halfway point of this video. Now we're going to go to day 16 to day 20. Look guys, it's important that your money should be working for you, not the other way around. This leads us to day 16, where you can open up a high yield savings account. In this case, you can move your savings to an account with better interest. Use tools like Alibaba, or you can even use Markers by Goldman Sachs. These products offer competitive rates. Now to day 17, which is Introduction to Investing. I advise that you spend that day learning about basic investing concepts. Tools like Investopedia has a beginner's guide, and Robinhood offers a simple platform where you can actually get started and understand how investments work. Let's go to day 18. On this day, I advise that you start with a small investment. Use a robo-advisor to make your first investment. You can use apps like Betterment or Wealthfront, which is really a good guide for beginners. Now let's go to day 19, which is opening up a retirement account. In this, I mean looking into opening up an IRA or contributing to a 401k if your employer offers it. You can use tools like Vanguard or Fidelity, which are trusted platforms for opening retirement accounts. Now we're down to day 20. Here on this day, you should diversify your portfolio. I encourage you to learn about diversification. And by diversification, I mean don't put all your eggs in one basket. Use tools like M1 Finance, which allows you to create a diversified pie of investments. When opening up a retirement account, it's best to have a goal. And in this case, you can begin with a small saving goal. Then, as you become comfortable, look into other simple investments as well. Alright, let's go to day 21 to day 25, which is all about you understanding risk and returns. You see guys, all investments come with risks. The key is to understand and manage them effectively. So, in order to better understand the various risks associated with investing, which can apply to starting a business or anything in general, I recommend that you take these following actions. So, starting on day 21, you can take a risk tolerance assessment. Now, what I mean by this is that it's best that you understand your own risk tolerance in order for you to make a better informed investment decision. There are many brokerage websites like Charles Schwab which offer this risk tolerance questionnaire. Now moving on to day 22. Here, you get to learn about ETFs and mutual funds. These kind of investments are great tools for diversification. Morningstar is an excellent resource for research. It can help you find out what kind of ETFs to invest in. Moving on to day 23. So, look up a past financial crisis. When you understand what went wrong and the recovery that followed it, this will help you stay more informed and you can actually make a better investment decision for yourself. Moving on to day 24. Here you're going to be doing what I call volatility understanding. So understand how volatile the market works. That's what I mean. Obviously, when it comes to investing, real estate or even in the stock market, You always have those ups and downs in the market where everyone is panicking to sell, or maybe there might be a bull run where everyone is rushing to buy a hot stock. So for day 24, I encourage you to read about strategies to stay calm during the market volatility. One thing you need to understand, guys, is that the market will always fluctuate, will always go up and down. But if you're a long-term investor, typically someone who wants to invest for 5 years and longer, you don't have to worry about the market volatility on a particular day because each year your investment returns will always grow. You can use a tool like Motley Fool, which often has articles and discussions on this kind of topic. Moving on to day 25. On that particular day, you're just reviewing the returns. You can use a free platform which can actually help you review the returns of different assets over the past year, 5 years, or even 10 years. I use Yahoo Finance because it offers a comprehensive historical data section of every stock, of every company in the stock market, in which I can find out how they've performed, what their earnings per share was, how much dividend they get paid, what the share price is as of today compared to what it was a year ago, or even last week, or even yesterday. Look at a 52-week period and figure out if this stock is really the right stock for me to invest in and buy. Typically, it's best to just buy ETFs if you want to have that peace of mind instead of just buying a single stock. Now, guys, I advocate that you educate yourself on the different types of investments and choose which of the investments align with your goals and risk tolerance. There's no one size fits all here. Let's move on to day 26 to day 30. You see, guys, the world of finance is always evolving. Staying updated is not just smart, it's actually essential. And I'll tell you why. It's best to take these steps to stay up to date through continuous learning and growth. Now, on day 26, tools like Financial Times or The Economist offer global perspectives on a daily basis on the world of investing, stock market, and the economy. Now, for day 27, this is about you joining a financial literacy webinar or workshop. You see, websites like Coursera or Udemy or even Teachable offer numerous courses. You can learn a lot just by signing up to them and understanding how stocks work, how investing works, how to save, how to budget, and all of this stuff. If you're interested, click on the link below and you can get a free 30-day trial. Now, let's move on to day 28. I encourage you to read a chapter from a recommended financial book. Platforms like Audible or Blinkist give bite-sized or full-length insights on how to invest, or how to understand how the market works, how to save, and everything that has to do with money. Now to day 29. Connect with a financial mentor or an advisor. Platforms like LinkedIn can be a great place to find and connect with financial professionals. If you're also interested in getting a one-on-one financial coaching on how you can actually achieve your financial goals and dreams earlier, then I encourage you to click on the link below and sign up to my online coaching course. You can actually sign up for one-on-one sessions with me, and I can actually help you go through everything you need to do to help you achieve your financial goals and dreams. And we can even go through what we just discussed in today, starting from what you can do from day 1 to day 30. Now, this is the last day, day 30. Here, you're going to be reflecting on your month's journey. So guys, on this day, I encourage you to journal your thoughts and next steps. You can use a tool like Day One or Journey. These are wonderful journaling apps that can help you track your financial progress. And as we come to the end of the 30-day challenge, remember guys, the journey of mastering your money doesn't end here. It's a continuous process, a lifelong commitment to self-improvement and empowerment. Dedicate a little time each week to learn. You can learn by signing up for financial news articles, attending seminars, subscribing to newsletters, or even tuning into a YouTube channel just like mine. Now, I've got a personal story to share with you guys. This is a secret that the wealthy know that most others don't even know about. Throughout my 30-day journey, the biggest revelation wasn't just the strategies or tips. For me, it was a mindset shift. From feeling trapped to feeling empowered. From being reactive to being proactive. From living paycheck to paycheck, barely scraping by, to laying down a foundation for future wealth. I quickly realized the chains holding me back weren't just about the lack of money, but the lack of financial knowledge. During those 30 days, every piece of financial information, every advice was like a brick laying down on a house. And with each day, my fortress of financial security and freedom. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. You've already taken the biggest step by committing to these 30 days. And I tell you guys, if you commit to those 30 days, your life will change forever. The knowledge which you gain will be very invaluable. The mindset that you've developed will be very transformative for you. I tell you, your future self will thank you for this investment in your education. As you continue on this path, let the principles you've learned guide you, but also I encourage you to stay curious. You see, the financial world is ever evolving and there's always something new to discover. Keep pushing boundaries, keep asking questions, and most importantly, keep believing in your ability to craft the financial future you envision. Now, I want to hear from you guys. What's your biggest financial dream? Drop it in the comments below and let's inspire each other. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you found value from this video, do share with your friends and family. Let's get everyone on the road to financial success. If you're ready to dive deeper, check out my next video on the 5 proven strategies to build wealth and live the life of your dreams. In that video, I'll explain the psychology behind money, which is a crucial aspect for financial education and wealth building. And hey, remember to hit the subscribe button and like this video if you found this content interesting. Until next time guys, stay money smart. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.